Hello, thank you for watching our presentation. Today we're going to be going over the McConnell Raab Hope Lodge. My name's Cody Bingham.
My name is Annie Rundle.
My name is Sarah Humphreys.
And my name is Mallory Myers.
My name is Sarah Humphreys, and I'm going to introduce and give a little bit of background information on the McConnell Raab Hope Lodge. The American Cancer Society McConnell Raab Hope Lodge in Greenville, North Carolina, opened its doors in 2002. Per their Facebook page, they provide a free home away from home so people with cancer can focus on getting better. It serves as a supportive community rather than just accommodations. Beyond providing shelter and a place to lay their heads, the Hope Lodge facilitates access to essential care for patients and caregivers. Within this community, guests can experience a comforting atmosphere similar to home, where they can dine together, engage in evening events, or relax in their personal rooms. Volunteers and committed team members help guests have a comfortable and safe stay while being an extra support line for the guests. The Hope Lodge is in close proximity to the medical district of Greenville so that patients can easily get to their treatments. The Hope Lodge can provide transportation to treatment when needed. Patients staying at the Hope Lodge are required to be undergoing active cancer treatment and have a doctor's recommendation. The lodge has 20 private guest suites with 2 single beds and bathrooms and 1 suite with 1 bed and bathroom. It has a fully equipped community kitchen for food storage and preparation. There are communal gathering areas so patients and caregivers can socialize together as well as break bread together. The laundry rooms are free to use and stocked with supplies for laundry and cleaning. Most of the supplies available are donated from community members in Greenville. If the patients would like a tranquil and quiet escape, there are meditation and outdoor areas. The patients also have access to a library, TVs, and computer access. Here are a few photos taken during the facility visit Annie took. The pictures taken do not represent all that Hope Lodge has to offer, though. These are pictures of the community kitchen and dining area. The outdoor patio area features grills, plenty of seating, and a luscious yard area. The library and activity room are also featured. These are photos of a guest suite in the Hope Lodge. The rooms have a living room area, beds, and a walk-in shower in the bathroom.
Hello, my name's Cody Bingham, and I'm going to be going into the research behind what a servicescape is. The term servicescape refers to the physical environment in which services are performed, usually spanning between coffee shops, retail stores, hotel lobbies, and doctor's offices, and everything in between. This environment encompasses 3 key elements: ambient conditions, space and function, and signs and symbols. Each of these elements significantly influence guests' perceptions of the establishment they are visiting, with impressions often being formed within the initial 90 seconds of arrival. This highlights the importance of crafting an environment that aligns with the establishment's intended audience and enhances overall satisfaction. Ambient conditions encompass the subtle aspects of a service environment, including lighting, noise, aroma, temperature, and even background music. These elements collectively underscore a crucial aspect for any establishment: safety. The COVID-19 pandemic has emphasized the significance of adequate ventilation to enhance air quality and mitigate the risk of airborne infectious transmissions. In addition, the influence of music on guests significantly impacts their experience within the servicescape. A 2013 study concluded that listening to music aids individuals in facilitating a more efficient recovery from stressors. Space and function pertain to the arrangement and usability of a service environment, or determining the ease or difficulty of navigating the space. A cluttered or poorly designed layout can result in confusion and frustration for guests, particularly those with mobility challenges as well. Additionally, the physical layout of an establishment impacts both guest and provider satisfaction. For instance, a study in 2015 found that nurses experienced a heightened stress level in medical units designed to support family involvement. This is because family members were more prone to interrupt during service provision. Hence, it's important to prioritize the satisfaction and safety of both guests and staff when considering the space and function of a servicescape. Lastly, signs, symbols, and artifacts encompass a broader category. This includes colors, logos, and the communication of brand identity. The choice of colors and symbols can evoke emotions to strategically influence both cognitive responses and safety outcomes. Warm, vibrant colors tend to energize, while cooler tones have a soothing and calming effect. These effects can be leveraged to shape the mood of guests in various settings. For instance, the calming colors may be appropriate for environments such as funeral homes or hospitals, whereas vibrant hues could be used to enhance the atmosphere of fitness centers or even hotel lobbies. Effective signage is also essential for conveying important information, such as restricted areas or locating common areas such as restrooms.
The senior manager of Hope Lodge in Greenville, North Carolina, was able to give us a tour of the facilities. The lodge has 3 wings and 2 stories. The first floor has a library and computer room, a craft room that can also be used as a conference room, a movie room, a public sitting area that also has a game area in it, a kitchen and dining room. And the first floor also has a section with a couple of rooms in it. The second floor has 3 wings as well. Each wing has suites in it. At the end of each wing is an area with some seats and some windows that people can sit in and kind of reflect in. And then there's also a laundry room on the second floor. While on the tour, we were able to make quite a few observations. One of the first observations that I was able to make was that the property is filled with signs. Each room is well labeled, and you can tell what is in the room and where activities are. These signs are able to help the guests be able to navigate the lodge well and just to be able to find what they need. Another area that is really well done at Hope Lodge is the kitchen. The kitchen is huge. There are 4 separate sections that each work as their own kitchen and allow multiple people to be working in their own space, families, however. And Whirlpool has also recently donated, they have not been installed yet, but all new appliances for the kitchen, which is a massive upgrade. As well as one of the kitchens has plans of being ADA accessible soon. It needs to be refurbished, everything, but it will soon be ADA accessible. Another really neat observation that we found is that the Foundation for Hospital Art is a program that they send canvases to a company or somebody who wants to support somewhere else. So Johnson and Johnson did this canvas that you can see on the screen. It's 6 different canvases, and their employees were able to paint this, and then it was sent to Hope Lodge for them to display. There are multiple of these throughout Hope Lodge, and it's how other companies or businesses or however can support another person with in a medical field area. Hope Lodge also would like to do one of these in the future to be able, as a paint themselves and send to someone else to be able to serve someone else in the future. As well as all the areas that Hope Lodge does very well, there are a couple areas that could use some improvement at Hope Lodge. One area is their outdoor area. This outdoor area is beautiful. It already has seating, it has a fire pit, it has grilling area, and it's huge. And this area is not used a lot by the guests, and it's a great area that could be improved upon and used to better serve their guests. Another area that could be improved upon is the refrigerator and freezer space. Each guest has an area that they're able to put food in, but these fridge and freezers are not locked, and other guests can get into it, and there has been known to be food theft. Another area that could be improved upon is a lot of guests have asked for TVs in the bedroom. There's already a TV in the sitting area of the suites that has cable, but Hope Lodge has a requirement that all TVs must have cable, and their cable bill is already very expensive. So adding another TV into all the bedrooms would double the cable bill, which is already very expensive. So finding a solution to this would also be helpful in improving Hope Lodge. Hope Lodge is able to interact with their staff and help improve their work life by offering extra trainings. These trainings are not put upon the staff, but the staff comes and asks for these trainings to be done in order to improve their work. This can be done through LinkedIn and online training, or it can be done through shadowing different people at their jobs. The general manager said that she's had people shadow her, and it gives them experience in if this is something they want to pursue in the future or just do better in their job and have a better understanding. Another area that interactions are had is with the guests themselves. The guests have interaction on a day-to-day basis, but they also leave reviews when they leave, or they're asked to leave reviews when they leave. One review that has been taken and has helped is a guest said that the alarm clocks are not working well in the rooms, and that new alarm clocks would be really helpful, as well as needing a sound machine of some sort, as it's on a busy area, and being able to sleep well is really important, as well as if the guest and whoever is staying with them, if someone snores, again, a sound machine would be very helpful. So Hope Lodge was able to find alarm clocks that had a sound machine aspect on it. So it hit 2 in 1, have the alarm clock as well as having the sound machine, and this was very helpful. As well as these interactions, the manager also talked about having managers' receptions once a week to be able to interact with the people, ask them how they're doing, what could do better, just have a better social aspect with the guests in this area. Hope Lodge has been able to use the different dimensions of Servicescape in different areas. Hope Lodge has been able to create a wonderful environment for cancer patients. The physical environment is much more home-like than a hospital, which can help the patients to feel more comfortable. Hope Lodge has been able to create a social dimension with their guests. They host bingo nights and other events that get guests interacting. The private rooms allow guests to have peace and quiet, but the public areas are a much more social area where guests are just able to have more social interaction. The staff also are able to have a social area with they now have a staff room. They did not before. The staff room is now in the old chapel of Hope Lodge, but the chapel was not really used much as the guests tended to go into other private areas to do meditation or different things. So it is now turned into a great area for the staff to use. The art pieces donated by the Foundation for Hospital Art is an encouragement to the guests. There is a motivation bulletin board in the laundry room that is also able to help encourage guests, as well as signs throughout the lodge. There is a beautiful nature landscape all around the lodge. The landscaping just is beautiful. There's lots of land and outdoor space. However, not a lot of people go outside, so it's not a huge part of Hope Lodge's space. Overall, Hope Lodge does a wonderful job caring for their patients and is a great place for patients to be able to relax when they're not at the hospital and if they cannot be at their own home. We have a couple of recommendations that we would like to make to Hope Lodge. The first recommendation we would like to make is a community garden. A community garden would be a great way for guests to be able to get their hands dirty if they're feeling up to it, feel a sense of accomplishment. A lot of people love to garden, and being away from home, this could be a way to make them feel comfortable and just to be outdoors. The garden would also provide food for the guests, as they have to provide their own food unless someone comes in to cook for the patients. So this is a great opportunity for the guests. Another recommendation we would like to make to Hope Lodge is TVs that are on wheels. These can be found on Amazon or other such sites. The wheels would allow the TVs from the seating area in the suites to be moved to the bedrooms without having a new cable bill. It would be the same cable bill, the same TV. It can be moved from room to room. And this is a recommendation we would like to make to solve the issue of no TVs in the bedroom without having a huge another bill of cable.
In conclusion, we went over a lot within our whole presentation. What we want to highlight is that Hope Lodge is doing an extraordinary job being able to attend to cancer patients within the Greenville area. This is something that isn't taken very lightly, and they do a great job with not only their staff being there for cancer patients, but the overall environment of the lodge being able to attend to patients in a unique way. Being within close proximity to the hospital is one of the best highlights of this. We went over the concept of Servicescape and how that's really highlighted by the lodge in order to being able to take better care of their guests in these unique ways to provide better service for their immediate needs. While there are recommendations that we have for the lodge, we think that overall they are doing a great job. There are just a few minor tweaks that could even take them to that next level. We hope you all enjoyed our presentation, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.